Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nation people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and universal energies. Last reading for today, I promise. It's just by the time I do my Friday readings, I like to have my weekends free. It's only morning on Friday in other parts of the world, so I feel like I have a bit of a catch up to do on the Monday morning. But what I want to have a look at in this particular reading, using my Gilded Tarot Royale, entertainment only, news came out over the weekend that in Canada, three Indian nationals were arrested for the assassination of the Sikh separatist leader in Canada. This is something that Trudeau linked to the Indian government in in Canadian Parliament quite a few months ago. And what's come out since is that, I'm looking this way at my notes. My notes are all over the place. What's come out also is that in the US there was a foiled attempt to assassinate a Sikh separatist leader in the US as well. It was foiled. The dude was arrested because he tried to hire an undercover cop as the hitman, and he's given information to the courts that that he was paid assassinations. That he's given information that he was liaisoning with an Indian official at the behest of the Indian government to take out these particular leaders. So I have read on this before, I believe. I can't remember, it was a while ago. I've also read on the Modi government, which is not all as it appears, which is kind of frightening. It's a democracy, but not really a democracy, is what I get in regards to India. If only the opposition parties could get their act together and form a coherent opposition, they could take out the Modi government. But there's just so many factions involved. I just want to have a look to see. Um, oh gosh. So, okay. We've got the death card and the back up against the wall. What I was thinking about is, are they going to prove that these three Indian nationals that were sent to assassinated this Sikh separatist? Now, what it is the Sikh. There's a faction within the Sikh community that are seeking a separate homeland from India, carving off a part of India to create their own homeland. I'm getting that. While I was thinking about these Indian nationals, will they reveal the information? I'm getting, they are actually going to surrender. The information against them is going to be um, quite overwhelming. But I just want to ask: are they going to be able to prove? Are there going to be ties back to the Indian government, the Modi government, currently going through an election period at the moment? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Are there going to be ties back to the Modi government? Anxiety, sleeplessness, the truth coming down. I'm getting, okay, thank you. I'm getting from my boys um, that these three Indian nationals who have been arrested are really anxious. They're really anxious about, I'm going to say, being unalived themselves. You've got here the figure watching over, but I'm drawn to the open window. Are they going to give up their information? Oh, I'm really drawn to these three. I can't say I've really noticed them before. The three, uh, not lanterns, not lights. When you're going down in an old time movie and they light the flame on the stick. I can't even think of the word. You guys know what I'm talking about. There were 3 of them. They have information. It may be anxiety over the information that they have, that they can, because you've got the owl coming in through the window here, the owl of wisdom, the owl of knowledge. To me, I'm really feeling as though this is the figure of the higher authority. There's anxiety over what these 3 know. Here we've got, well, it's my FBI card, but I'm going to say the Canadian equivalent is the challenge. The Canadian equivalent of the FBI, CIA, whatever you like to call it, the international investigators is the challenge here at the foundation. We've got 6 of Pentacles, the reaping what you sow, but the basket is empty. However, the ladder is here leading up to the tree and it's there for the picking. So this is the energies below at the moment. So I'm really feeling like the investigation is only just starting. Okay. We've got here the overseas influence. The overseas paid influence to wreck the ship on the rocks in the past. There's a money trail here. There's always a money trail. We've got the sword of truth, prosecution coming forward for them in the immediate future. They're going to be offered a plea deal of some sort. There's going to be something on offer here for them. And we've got strength internally. I don't know that they're going to take the offer because they have strengthened their belief, is what I'm feeling there. We've got here a truth being presented. It's not a huge truth, but we've got putting the pieces together to restore balance. There may be one of the 3 that comes to an agreement and is just going to blow the case open, fully illuminate it, because they're just going to find themselves with their back up against the wall with the information, and it's going to close the circle on who ordered this. We've got poor choices based on greed and addiction, surprise information coming out of left field, and connections to this devil energy. Oh boy, a page of wands coming forth, bringing forth the information. Okay, I think out of the 3 of them, one of them is going to take up the offer and bring and turn tables. Okay, show me. Is there a connection? Are they going to be? There's anxiety about the information they brought forward. I'm going to ask, are these 3 Indian nationals safe? Because I don't know that they're safe. Are these 3 Indian nationals, are they going to be safe from outside? Are they going to be safe, these 3 Indian nationals? Because there's a lot of anxiety stewing around there. Are they going to be safe? Ace of Swords on the top, Ace of Wands on the bottom, both yes cards. The truth being brought forward, about the mercenary actions that are going to be headline news. There is a moneyed official here. I'm going to say this is the Modi government. They're going to find themselves they're in denial, and there was a exchange of diplomats, so to speak, or expelling of diplomats. But they're going to find themselves at this difficult truth crossroads, because there is information going to come out about the international influence here, about the money that changed hands to wreck this chic separatist on the rocks. And I'm going to say they're anxious about it. I'm going to say again, the Ace of Wands. Yes, there's going to be really powerful information that's brought forward that is going to string up and shake out the payment, the Five of Pentacles, the moral, ethical corruption, throwing under the bus, the harsh truth. There's a money trail, lost, disappointment, stealing, the lies, the betrayal, the shining the light on the snake. And there are the lies, the secrets are going to come to the surface about this devil. And then we've got the Star of Hope here. Are they going to be safe? I'm getting a yes. I get one that's going to come forward and defend their actions, bring about full illumination, and they're going to expose the contract, the agreement that was made. Okay. Gosh, I hope they're in protective custody and being looked after. So let's have a look. I'm getting there's at least one that is going to come forward, make an agreement to bring their information forward. I think all three are being offered, but there'll be one that will take it up. So will it be connected back to the Indian government? So both the US and Canada are finding links from Indian nationals back to Indian officials. They haven't said what sort of official, but Indian officials. Will it be linked back to the Indian government? Right, Two of Swords again. Well, okay, thank you. I'm getting the two countries bringing forward these swords of truth. They haven't unveiled everything yet. Is it going to be linked back, aside from the fact it's a huge yes card? Yes, about these assassinations. Yep, going to be exposed. The information is going to expose them. In the past, we've got the emotionally walking away, 3 cups spilt. I'm thinking it's those that were involved emotionally walking away because their government isn't protecting them. They thought they would be protected, is what I'm hearing there. Crowning this reading, CIA, whatever the Canadian equivalent is, Homeland Security, bringing forward information about homeland protection on homeland soil. There's a harsh truth that's coming out. There's a money trail here to be followed, skilled work behind the scenes, going to be exposed on the international stage. This is going to put a real Australia, Canada, a lot of countries that have agreements with India. But India is also involved in the BRICS, So they're playing both sides of the aisle. Poor choices. They're going to expose choices based on greed, addiction, power. Something unexpected out of left field is going to be brought forward, and prosecution here. Foolishness. Then we've got, again, even harsher prosecution and the sort of truth coming forward. Headlines about the Modi government and their mercenary actions. Okay, I might have a look. How's this going to go over in India? They're mid-election at the moment, and elections can take weeks and weeks and weeks. How is this going to go over in India? How is this news going to go over in India itself? The largest supposed democracy in the world. Very much a two-tier country, abject poverty and wealth. A deeply ingrained caste system, CASTE system, where dowries are still paid, where boys are worth more than girls, and therefore there's a population imbalance. There's young girls perhaps are not looked after as they should be. How's information of this going to go over in India? Just feeling incredible. It's almost like a disbelief. Oh, okay. Feeling like a coup happening. Show me how information of this is going to go over in India. It's not that one, and that one. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Well, this is the information. The win at all cost. Doesn't matter who they destroy. Sabotage. You've got here one figure completely prone, the other one barely upright. So I'm going to say that's the two assassination attempts, or the assassination and the attempted assassination. This is the brutality of the current government of trying to steal, lie, betray, just win at any cost. Challenged by. So how's this going to go over in India? Disappointment. More disappointment than there is support. Emotional disappointment, loss, heartbreak on an emotional level. How's it going to go over in India as this information is brought forward? In the past, naivety, crowning this reading, karma, the wheel of karma turning. I'm feeling there may even be an overthrow or a reshuffling of government. An undeniable money trail, skilled work going on behind the scenes, and this sort of truth is drawn from the sheath. It's going to be undeniable because there is going to be a money trail here. The feeling of betrayal internally, betrayal, lies, heartbreak, grief, bringing forth a new plan, a new legislation, and perhaps a new government. Here we've got the government and the current government and their poor choices are going to be forced to move on, and something significantly new, the birth of something significantly new coming forward, a manifestation of something significantly new that will bring about a new partnership beginning. This may be the trigger, I'm going to say trigger, the catalyst for the opposition parties to unite. It's to unite. So, okay, I'm going to ask just quickly a couple of cards, guys. Yeah. It's going to be tearing down to rebuild. The assassination and attempted assassination the truth is going to force the government into this position where I'm seeing a change of government. Is this going to be a lot of headlines coming forward very quickly about this? It's going to tear down current government. Is this information? It's almost like a disbelief that their government could authorise an assassination. It's just going to be, the moral, financial corruption, ethical corruption is going to be stopped. So is this going to be a catalyst for a change in government? Is this going to be a catalyst, this information that comes out, going to be a catalyst? I don't know. I'm not going to ask how it's going to come about. It's going to be a catalyst for a change in government. It's going to be a catalyst for a change in government. Is this going to be a catalyst for a change in government? India. I'm getting a yes. Is it going to be a catalyst for a change of government in India? The truth, stabbing through the heart, getting to the heart of the matter. Truth, betrayal, divorce, heartbreak, loss, prosecution for those that are currently in power. An offer being made to move forward, slow, steady progress forward, but okay, thank you. I'm getting the information coming out, emotional information coming out about the mercenary actions here, mercenary actions in the past. It's going to lead to infighting within the party, and then a new inspirational leader coming forward. Yeah, the birth of something significantly new. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I'm going to say yes. And the Modi government are just going to find themselves in battles due to their foolishness and this emperor energy, this I can do what I like, is going to find itself restricted at the face of truth. Is going to be full illumination of moral, ethical and financial corruption that went on within the current government. Okay, I'm going to say yes. I don't know how, the election's currently underway. I don't know that this information's going to come out soon enough, but I'm going to say yes, there's going to be a change in government because of the absolute grief and heartbreak of the betrayal, of the lies, of the how could our government do that? I think even within the reigning party, there's going to be those that are just going to be in disbelief that this was ordered. So yeah, I do believe there will be a change in government. It's almost like it's not voted out, it's like an overthrow is what I'm getting. So it's not going to happen immediately, but I do feel within the next, I'm seeing whether that's 2 months or 2 years, it's all going to come out and it's just going to be mind-boggling for those that respect democracy. Okay, love to you all. Take care. See you later.